show you the classic country bedroom view. Our living room, it's the same at the bedroom. Beautiful, eh? Absolutely stunning. Lovely weir out there. Lovely. Got myself a new radio. A dial, old-fashioned retro radio. Brilliant. I love the dial radios. Lovely jubbly. Lovely camp. What a glorious day. Absolutely glorious. You don't know how wonderful it is to have sun on my face and on my back after the 6 months on the Skye through winter. Next we'll be moaning how warm it is. Crazy, eh? I'm just out in my local area here over at Norwich on the east coast, picking my little walk camps around the area while I sort some stuff out over here. Got Skye with me as well. Just a bit of a catch up this one, guys. We're going to have a little walk as well. I want to do a couple of sticker shout outs because there's a few stickers I've had quite a few months, but because I've been on Skye, I've not had the chance to sort it out. Just let you know what's going on really with country. Oh, the sun is absolutely glorious. I'm in a beautiful little spot here down by Cossey Weir Mill Pond, right by the river. We'll have a little walk around in a minute. It is absolutely glorious. So yeah, it's just a bit of a catch up. My hair's a bloody mess. I need to cut it again, get my shears out and whack it all off again, ready for the summer. It's been a few weeks since I've been off the island of Skye. What a wonderful adventure that was. Thanks for all your interactions, all your support, all the little pennies that were sent as well. Amazing, guys, you really are amazing. I really couldn't do this without the support from you guys, all my subscribers, my patrons, my join members. No special one or two people that it just I don't know, it just humbles me so much that people can be so kind. And the fish are chasing the fry down here, perch I think. It just humbles me that people can be so generous, you know, and nothing in return other than watching my mug on my videos, which is so humbling. Really just humbles me. I really appreciate it, I really do. So what I'll do now, we'll have a little catch up in the van. I'll do a couple of sticker shout outs, so keep an eye on that. Let you know what's going on. I'll show you the van as well because I've tarted her up a bit, because she was knocked about a bit after the Skye adventure. A few bumps and bruises and scratches and marks. A few little adaptations, upgrades I need to do on the van as well. We've got our MOT due in Birmingham in June. So once I've got that done, I'll be on the next big adventure, 3-4 month adventure again. But for the time being, in the next 4, 5, 6 weeks, as a lot of you know with my community page, I'll be touring the east south coast, a bit of Norfolk, Suffolk, Essex, Sussex, all down that way on the southeast corner of the UK. It's going to be a bit tougher to find wild camps because, you know, I only do off-grid wild camps. That's all we do on country. We don't do sites. Doesn't mean to say I won't do sites in the future, because there are some lovely sites out there. I was watching one with Roman and Raymond, their last video, on a nature reserve. That looks an awesome site. So I'm not saying I'll never do them, but as yet we're nearly a year in, so it's nearly my year's anniversary full-time van life. Crazy, yeah. Absolutely bonkers. A year total off grid, and I've not paid a single penny for a campsite. So it shows you can be done. We've done it in the UK, Wales, East Coast, Scotland, Isle of Skye, Anglesey. We've found plenty. but it is going to be a bit more of a struggle down the Essex, Sussex, Suffolk coast, because it's all holiday resorts, so it's going to be a bit of a different it'd be a mini adventure while we're waiting for the MOT. So it's going to be a little bit different. It's going to be a bit tougher to find those out of the window shots that we love on country, the famous window view. So it's going to be a bit difficult to get those. So there might be a few roadside lay-bys, sorts of, you know, even streets, maybe a few of those. But we'll see what we can find. I'm sure I'll find some. You know, I can dig them out. I really like to push the boundaries and find these lovely wild camps. Anyway, what I'll do now, we'll just go for a little stroll down the river, eh? So I stroll down this lovely river, down at Cossey Watermill. It's a water sluice, I believe. Whether it's in operation now, I don't know. Just behind me, the sluice, the mill. Just round the corner from Norwich, over here on the east coast of the UK, in Norfolk, in England. Let's go for a walk. You coming? Come on. Well, guys, here we are. That's the old Cossey Watermill there. Hope this makes some. This road's a little bit busy here, so it's not far from Norwich City. It's only about 3 miles, but lovely areas. So I'm not far from my old flat. This is where I do all my off-grid camping. Somebody just shouts out the window, very clever. A lovely watermill here. Why do people do that? Just because you've got a camera around, they shout. I think it's funny. It's a lovely watermill there, absolutely beautiful. Lovely farmhouse over there as well. Right, we'll go back to Christine. I'll just show you the actual mill sluice and weir. It's a bit of a busy road, this one is, but Christine coming into view now. Lovely Christine. I've done her up a bit. I'll show you when I come back what I've done to her. But she's looking like new again, because she was battle damaged to say the least. I've left Skye in there for a minute because she's been a bit of a pain. I did take her for a long walk earlier. We'll just spin you around now to this beautiful mill. The beautiful butterflies are out as well. I love you, Christine. I love it this time of year when the butterflies are out, because I can speak to my Christine. That's the thing we had, as I've explained before, guys. I want to chase that butterfly across there. Whenever we was apart, when she was alive, when either of us saw a butterfly, we'd say I love you to each other. So I look forward to this time of year when the butterflies are back, and I can say I love you to Christine. Right, we'll have a slow pan round now to the sluice, the mill. There it is there, absolutely beautiful. What a glorious day, eh? That's the weir there to hold the water up. And this is where the water runs through the mill. The mill is just there, guys, for all the power. I'm not sure it's used these days. But there's some nice fish in here as well. There's some nice cattle over there. Lovely jubbly. Right, we'll walk back up. I'll walk back around the back end, guys. Here's little Skye and Christine, little Tinker. There she is there, guys, whether you can see her. She's got a bowl of water in there, so she'll be alright. Right, I'll be back at you in a minute, guys. the sluice from the mill running out into the river. Beautiful, lovely country line. That's the mill works there, what used to be the mill. Lovely. Excuse the traffic, guys, it is a bit busy road this time of day, but hey ho. Just take you for a little walk on this beautiful end of spring, start of summer, which is summer now I think, day. Just have a look here through the mill. Everything's going green again, which is absolutely beautiful. Christine is just down there. Here's the weir. Go and have a bit of a closer look. Back at you in a bit. Get away from that noisy road. I'm not used to traffic at all, being on Skye for 6 months. It was a bit of a shock to my system, to say the least, coming back to the UK from being on an isolated island for so long. Beautiful walk, beautiful riverside walk. Lovely jubbly. There's the weir. Cossey Weir. If you look up the place name of Cossey, it actually looks like you should read it. I mean, these crazy Norfolk slangs, same as anywhere, same as Scottish. They're really funky. Cossey is Costasy, as it's name, spelling, but it's pronounced Cossey. There's a beautiful weir. Go a bit closer. There's Christine over there. Just have a little meander down this path. Yeah, it was a bit of a shock to the system. Coming back to mankind, if you know what I mean. Beautiful. Some cracking fish in here, some lovely chub. I think there's some carp in there as well. Barbel, all sorts. There's Chrissy over there. We're going to put the kettle on in a minute, guys. We'll have a chat in the van. But just thought to take you out for a walk, as we've not done no vlogging for a couple of weeks since back from Skye. Some coos. More grazing over in the pasture over there. But just to pop out to the riverside. You can see it's pretty clear. It's a bit muddy, but we've had some rains. I'm not sure whether this is part of the year system, I'm not sure. There's the sluice gate there, guys, going into the sluice. You can see that gushing up there at the back of the sluice gate. And this is a weir that holds all the pressure of the water up of the river for it to run through the sluice to gain all the power. That's what weirs are all about, to hold the river up and to push it through the mill paddles which are in there. Beautiful, eh? I'll take some photos and we'll get back to Christine. Right, so we'll just have a quick walk around Christine, show you what I've done. All the paintwork was scratched, so I've retouched everything up. All the black, it was matte black I had on before. Now I'm not sure whether this, I'll put gloss on now, a hardened gloss top coat. So it's a gloss effect now. You can see by the handle, by the wing mirrors, guys. I think that'll coat better in because the matte gets very dirty and gets scratched up easily. So also the grey as well, I've touched up everywhere. I've touched up all my I wake from my dreams and I live them signs. Those have all been touched up. I've repainted the bonnet as well. Touched all the paintwork up there as well. Resealed the window up there. Because everywhere, all these corners were all scratched and That light, when I got back from Skye into Birmingham, that was disappeared. Been smashed to pieces by someone off a motorway or something. The light, the housing, everything was smashed to pieces. So I bought one of those. I think it cost about 25 quid for the complete unit. Refitted that. All these fog lamps were hanging off. I've refitted all those as well. And that one was there, if you can remember, when I was on Skye, they was all hanging off by the wires through all the bumpy roads and potholes. As you can see, she's cleaned up nicely. Lovely. New paintwork on it. All the signs have been retouched up. Now I've swapped all my wheels around because I like to rotate my tyres. I don't know whether you guys do that. I like to rotate my tyres to get even wear out from them. So come to replace the tyres, it's usually all of them that have to be replaced if you change them around a bit. So I've moved the front from the back and I've got my spare out, which was a good one. I replaced it with one which was a little bit worn. That's my spare now inside the bonnet. And I've only got a 2-ton jack, even though it's a 3.5-ton vehicle. We're only lifting one corner up, so it's more than enough to get it up. But it didn't have the reach. I mean, it was alright on the back to change the wheels there, but when I come to change the front wheels round, I jacked it up enough to get the wheel, pop the wheel off. But as soon as I popped the wheel off, the suspension dropped and my jack was as high as it could go, and I was in a right pickle. The van was just hanging there on this jack. The brake hub was too low to get the other wheel on there. I never had another jack, so I thought, what the hell am I going to do? I'm bloody stuck. Now it's these things you need to do to get the experience of changing these things out on the road. So I was in a right pickle. So what I did with the jack, with it jacked up, I put some blocks of wood under here. I dropped the jack down. I pulled the jack out. I put some more blocks of wood on the jack to get it to rise even higher. And after about half an hour or so, I got it to the right height, the suspension arm on the front suspension. I got it to the right height so I could get the other tyre back on. But that was a bloody pain in the neck. But if you do these things, guys, instead of out in the wilds when it's raining and you've never done it before, it's always nice to do them, to have the experience that you've done it. You can see all the paintwork's nice and shiny now. She's gleaming now. Lovely jubbly. So she's all ready for another big adventure. Nice and clean at the back. All tidied up as well. I've tidied the roof up as well. I've done a few modifications inside. We've added a couple of extra things as well. And looking down the side of the van, all nice, and she's looking lovely again. Lovely jubbly. Right, we'll go inside and we'll have a natter. Cheers, guys. Right, we're back at you, back inside Christine. Yeah, I've got a few stickers. I think there's one or two that's gone astray somewhere, whether I've lost them or they've been lost in the post, because one or two people are saying they've sent me stickers, but I've not received them. I can't remember who it was now. I think Donna, you was one of them, Donna Adventures. I think you sent a sticker some time ago, but there's nothing at my postal address. And anyway, I'll go through the ones that I've received anyway, so lovely jubbly. Just quickly go through them, we'll get them stuck on the wall as well. Lovely. We've got one there from, there we go, nice little sticker with mountains and a tent. Roaming Dolly, how you doing, guys? Thanks very much for that. I believe I've sent you all one back, so if I haven't, just tag me up, message me, and I'll get one off to you. Lovely jubbly. We've got a lovely sticker, well, two stickers here from Posh Cat Campers. How you doing, you guys? All the best to you too, thank you very much. That's Trevor and Sue from Posh Cat Campers. There's Roman and Dolly, Posh Cat Campers, and another sticker as well. Lovely, guys, we'll get these on the wall in a minute. And I'll briefly go through all the ones I've got as well. At last, I've got Sue's there. Do you see that, guys? There you go, that's Sue, a solo. She goes out in the van now and again, which is lovely. So, thanks very much, Sue. She wrote a little note on the back as well. All the best from Sue with a kiss. Hi, Stephen. Here we go. Yeah, she got a sticker because she's saying thanks for the sticker swap. So thank you for that, Sue. There's a little card there. Oh, that was from Smithy. I think I've got yours up there somewhere, Smithy. Smithy's gone ticket. We'll have a look in that. There's another little note here from Kev and Rach. Smoke the buds. It says funky sticker there, smoke the buds. Lovely, so we'll get that up as well. And the last one at the moment, this one's from Motorhome Miles. How are you doing, guys? Thank you very much. Hopefully you all got the stickers, little note on the back. Look forward to receive. Hopefully I've sent yours, Bev and Jez from Motorhome Miles. Hopefully I've sent you a sticker back, because you know it's been up in the air with me being on the island for so long. So my post has all been up in the air a little bit. So we'll get those stickers up in a minute. So thanks for those, guys. Anybody that's not received the sticker that I promised, or you've sent a sticker and you've not got one of mine, just let me know. Those who have sent one but I've not shown it, I don't know what's happened to them, but post another one if you can, which would be lovely. I did use my remote mic while I was outside. It's a new remote mic system I've got, which is lovely. Just get it out of my pocket. That's the receiver there, and that just plugs into your iPhone. You don't need no apps, you don't need to turn nothing on. All you do is turn this on. This is rechargeable. You turn this on, put it wherever you like, and it's fantastic in the wind. So the wired up one I had before, now I've got a wireless one. I think it was about 12 quid, cheap as chips. Can't remember who put me onto that now, but thanks very much. That's a game change for me. And that just plugs into your iPhone in the C socket, the lightning socket. Beautiful, works a bloody treat. So, but we haven't got that plugged in at the moment. We're using the phone on the iPhone, the mic on the iPhone. It's lovely to be back off the island. It was an epic adventure, it really was. I loved every minute of it. But it really is a culture shock coming back. It really is. And to be honest, for about 2 weeks, I've been back about 3.5 weeks, 4 weeks, I'm not sure now. Just doing more camps around the local area. Still living in the van. We're coming up to the year's anniversary soon, so I'll do a video for that. Any questions you got on van living, how I do it and how I've done it for so long, on my year's anniversary vlog for a year's van lifing full time, on that vlog, send your questions in now, and I'll answer all your questions, and I'll feature all your questions in the vlog as well of me after a year's van life, and I'll tell you my experiences, and we'll do that in a later vlog. But it was a culture shock coming back, I can tell you, because 6 months is a long time out in the wilderness, because Skye is the wilderness, especially in the winter. You know, I went weeks at a time without seeing a single soul for weeks on end. But I loved it, loved every minute of it. Yes, it was cold, yes, it was windy, yes, it was raining every day and gales, but it was fantastic, and all the lovely people I met as well. Absolutely wonderful. So get your questions in, questions about van life and about my life on Skye. I may do a special video sometime in the future on my Skye adventure, or I may even write a little book. We'll have to see in the future, plans for that. But yeah, it was a hell of a culture shock coming down, as I say, for about 2-3 weeks after that. I felt really depressed. You know, I do suffer with anxiety and depression, with my lovely wife being killed, and it was her anniversary as well, of the day she was killed a few days ago. So it just all piled up on me, and you know, coming down from the highs of Skye for a few weeks, I just got so depressed. And it just shows you how easy you can drop into that bloody deep bowl of depression if you don't keep yourself active on the road, doing things all the time. So we need to shake it up. I've had to hang around a little bit at the local area, because the postal address I've got here, a friend, I've got a part coming, because you know I've got my MOT due in June, because I like to buy the parts myself. You know, they do advisories, and I like to get all the parts ready for myself, because you can get ripped off by people markups on part prices in garages. So I buy all the parts myself. So there's a few parts I'm waiting before I can do my little mini tour that I'm going to do while we're waiting for the MOT. And another reason I've not gone on the mini tour, which has brought my depression down, and you know, I'm not moving around as much as I like to, is there was no diesel in the garages for about 2-3 weeks. It's starting to come back now. It's all to do with the blockades down at the oil terminals, I believe. Bloody protesters, I tell you. Go and protest somewhere bloody else. Do your bleeding bouncing they do when they affect society by their stupid actions.
and they get nowhere with it most of the time anyway. There are routes to go and procedures to do if you want to protest. So yeah, I was feeling a little low. I couldn't get no diesel, I couldn't get on my little mini trip, plus I had to wait for the part, and I'm still waiting for that part now, so probably be another week before I go on my little mini tour. East Coast, Sussex, Essex, a bit of Norfolk, and down to Suffolk, all down that southeast corner of England. So we'll do that the next few weeks, so I'm looking forward to that. So there you go guys, that's what we got planned. So hopefully in about a week's time we'll be off on the road, rolling. I mean, I'm on the road, but it's just local area, and it's not that good to film really. You know, there's a few good spots like this which I can film, which I'll try to do once I get out and about and find some nicer spots. So there you go, that's a little catch up for you. I hope you enjoyed that. Don't forget, put your questions in down below for the future anniversary 1 year Vanlife video, which will be coming up soon. Got a few more things to fit in the van. There's a few things I've adapted as well. There's a few of the little extras that I've bought as well for the van as well, and I'll show you all that. There's a couple of products that have been sent to me. We did one on the car lock system, which was a lovely system actually. I've got it installed in mine. Ian's got his now, hopefully he's got his up and running. I managed to get him a 3-year subscription as well, which was another bonus. And also Ian messaged me back saying that his insurance was reduced by £60 because he got a car lock system in the van. So winner winner, chicken bloody dinner. So that worked out to about 150 quid's worth of prize. Lovely, we love it. I love giving away. I've got another system, a reversing camera system, wireless one, which looks pretty impressive. With a, it's got a solar system on it to recharge the back camera. So no wires, back to front. It's called the Autovox. Nice system. I've got some extra bits there as well. So I'll have a look at that in a future video as well. So there we go, catch up on my reviews, catch up on what we're doing, and we'll be on the road again. Rocking and rolling in Christine. It took a bit of work to get it put back together again, more or less. All the paintwork, more or less like starting all over again with the paintwork. I've done most of the van. Anyway, I'm rambling now. I'll love you and I'll leave you. Thanks for popping in. We'll get out on the road soon. We'll have some big adventures and see how we get on with vile camps off grid in holiday resorts all around Sussex, Essex, Norfolk, Suffolk, all around that area. We'll see how we get on. It's going to be a bit tougher, but you know me, we'll find them. Till later guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget your Q&As down below, and in the next few videos or message or email, whatever, get your Q&As in for the 12-month, 1 year anniversary of Country Van Life full time in the van. Till later guys, you have a good one. I'm going to get a kettle on. Kettle's on mother. Till later guys, lovely jubbly. Catch you all later.